So I want to. My user story is as a player of the game, and I just came up with this. It's real simple. As a player of the game, I want to enter a number as a guess. I want the game to tell me if the number is too high or too low, or if I guessed it correctly. And I want to be allowed a finite number of guesses. So, how would we do this? Let's write the pseudocode. What's the first thing we need to do?
You need to set like the numbers we want to guess to, like 1 through 100 or something.
Yeah, we could prompt the user.
Say like guess a number between these, blah blah blah.
Am I spelling PROMPT? Prompt the user for a number. Okay. Let's just say a number between 1 and 100. Okay, what else?
Providing input field.
Okay, so get the user's input.
Mm-hmm.
It makes me think of Saw. Do you want to play a game?
We're not going to kill anybody though. So let's just say number. What else?
Maybe a button to send the number.
Yeah, we got to generate a random number, right? And we could do that anywhere. We could do that up here or, wherever. And then what?
You have to track how many attempts are left.
Okay, we could track number of
I
attempts.
believe John built a game like this in Python, if I remember.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was
I did.
playing
Yeah, this is.
And there is an assignment in Python that it's similar to that.
Was there really?
It's
I haven't
called,
done Python in forever.
That's called the greater number, something like that.
Oh, the number game. Yeah,
Hmm.
I think that's in Java too. I think it's something similar to this. So track number of attempts. What else?
We need a Boolean to say if it's right or wrong, right?
Okay, so we want to compare.
Input with the number.
Yeah,
The
compare the
generated number.
input number with generated
Generated.
number. Okay. If
Awesome.
it's too low, what do we do?
Guess again. It's too
Uh,
low.
It's just gonna tell you, it's gonna prompt you number too low.
Yeah. So if it's too low, we want to prompt again for another guess. Same thing if it's too high, right? If too high, prompt for a new guess. And what if they guess it?
Ding ding ding, winner winner.
I think on line 11 you have to add if number of attempts is exceeded or like reached, like reset.
Okay, yeah, so this where would our loop start?
Probably a number like line 9.
Yeah, I'm thinking we're going to generate the number. We're going to get the number from the user. Yeah, probably here, right? We want to loop.
So when we started with the checking the attempts, if they
could.
don't have any more attempts, then we run the loop.
Yeah, yeah. So we'll start loop if what?
Attempts is less than max attempts, I guess.
Attempts is greater than 0. I don't know if that works.
Attempts.
Well, we want to set a max attempts, I think, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Like 3 guesses. So if it's lower, less than the max, if we set it,
Mm.
then we can run the loop.
What else can we check for? So what I'm thinking is we could loop as long as they haven't guessed the number, right? So we could say, we could put our like a while loop in the conditional. We could say if they still have attempts and if they still haven't guessed the number, right? Does that make sense?
Can
Mhm.
we put a break in like an if statement? Like if like guess equals secret number,
Hmm?
break
Yeah,
the loop,
sure.
right?
Totally. Yeah. We could do it. I mean, we guys, we can set it up however you guys want to do it.
Mm.
So we can do just a single while loop based on number of attempts and then break out if the number's reached. Okay. You guys happy with the pseudocode?
Looks good so far.
Looks good to me. So let's start coding. So I'm going to make a new, let's call it guessing game.java. Okay. And we'll just code it in one file for now. So we'll make our public static void main here. And what's the first thing we need to do? We put our pseudocode next to
Pick
it.
a random number between 1 and 100.
Yeah. So
Yep,
how do we
set
do
some
that?
variables. And
Int
number, secret number
number to guess.
equals. We can use math random. No,
I don't think there's a math random in Java. So what we can do, generate a random number in Java. And I don't like going to the geeks because they always ask for
Look.
money, but
Java
So-
util random.
yep. So we have there's a built-in utility that will generate a random number. So it looks like this is how they're doing it right here. So we got so we need to make a random instance of the random class. They call it rand, that's good. And then we just next int. So if you put in 1,000, it'll generate a number between 0 and 999, right? So let's do that. So I'm going to say random rand equals new random. Okay. And Visual Studio Code automatically imported the random module for me. So now to get the random number, it's this. So int number to guess will be rand dot, is it next int? Yeah.
Next int. And then 101.
Yeah.
Because that'll put it between 0 and 100. Unless we just want to do 0 through 99.
Yeah, so we could, if we do 101, that'll give us 0 through 100. That's fine. Yeah, it doesn't have to be. that'll work.
Is random in line 6 over there. It's like it's a type of variable when it's highlighted like that.
Yeah, so random is the class. Rand is the instance of the class, and then we're just generating a new instance of that.
I see.
Okay. So I've written a little bit of code. What should I do?
test.
Test it.
A bit of
So I'm
code in
gonna S out
test.
number to guess and run it. What did I do? Oh, you know what? Let's open this in a new window. Give it a minute to think. It's really taking a minute to think. There we go. Cool. I get 62. I get 76. 4. Looks like it's working. Cool. What's next?
Set attempts, max attempts, right?
Cool. Yeah. So let's do.
Like an if statement.
Well, let's just set the variable for now. Let's just say int attempts equals, how many attempts should we give them?
3.
3. Whoa, you're harsh. Okay. So 3 attempts. Did I spell that right?
Yes.
Okay. And so
Maybe
we
a
have number
starting
of
attempt, like 0. Like
I'm sorry?
int start equals 0, because we want to see, because we're checking if it's less than, so we need 2 of these. So we need a max and then a starting one. So we
Okay.
can say every guess, then this like starting attempts goes up. So we iterate, we add 1 to that count.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay. Well, we could also just decrement, right? We could just say
Yeah.
if attempts is greater than 0.
Mhm.
Is that okay?
Yeah, same concept. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So now we've got our, we got to prompt the user. So should we do that inside our loop?
And now,
Yes, because like the loop is running while the person is still trying, still guessing.
Okay. So you're saying like incorporate attempts after? Is that what you're saying, Fernanda?
I'm saying like to prompt the user a number inside the loop, right?
Right, right. So let's do while attempts is greater than 0. We want to prompt the user, right?
Mhm.
Okay, so the way we're going to prompt the user, and one of my motivations for doing this is you're going to have part of your assignment, you're going to have to prompt for a username, I think. And the code they give you on the platform is kind of, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. So this is a surefire way to get input from a user. So we're going to use what's called the scanner class. And we'll just call it SC. And then it's new scanner, and then we want to get it from system.in. Okay. So that will, so to prompt the user, we need to S out our message, like, please guess a number. Okay. And we should probably define, make this a little bigger.
Guess a number between 0 and 100.
Yeah, guess a number 0 and 100. BET. There we go. And thinking we'll set our, go ahead, I'm sorry.
I was gonna say, can we set our guess, like integer guess, in this while loop? Or do we have to set it outside of it?
I'm thinking we want to set it outside of it because we only want to, we want to update this, right? This is not always gonna, it's not gonna, it's a variable, right? It's gonna vary. So they're gonna guess. And if, as long as we keep changing the variable to whatever they input, we can just reuse this variable.
Mm.
Yeah. Cool. So now we're going to say guess equals SC dot next int. Okay. And
Attempts minus minus.
yep, attempts minus minus.
What does
And
the SC scanner do again?
so the scanner, so SC is a scanner, and this is just a built-in class in Java that allows us to get input from the user. Okay. So it'll make more sense once we run it. So I'm going to run this, and let me see if I didn't mess it up. Let me S out guess just to make sense. S out guess. And yeah. Cool. Let's give it a try. Please enter a number between 1 and 100. So I'm going to guess 34. And it's prompting me again. That's good. 56. 23. And it ends.
What is 66?
I'm sorry?
66 was the number.
66.
Yeah, 66 was the number. I had, where did I put that? Oh, right there.
Oh,
let's put
the
that
guest
up.
number. Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to put this up here. That way we know what the number is. I mean, we're going to take it out for production, right? It's like, the number 66, try to guess it, right? So we'll put in the number here. Okay, let me run that again. Okay, so the number is 99. So I want to guess 44, 55, 99. So when I put 99, it should say, hey, you won, you guessed, right?
All right. So now we just need the condition
Mm-hmm.
to display yes or no. Guess too low, too
Yep.
high.
Yep. So how do I do that?
An if statement?
Or just ifs.
If guess is greater than num to guess,
System out print. Too low, try again.
too low, try again. And how do we get him to try again?
Guess equals CS. SC.
Did I say SC? SC dot next int. There we go.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the same if it's less than number to guess, right?
Yeah. So we could just do this again.
Else.
Or we could else it. Yeah. Else.
And then basically copy and paste the same thing except for make it less than.
System out print too high.
I'm thinking, so we need an else if here, right? Because there's 3 conditions we want to check. We want to check if it's too high, too low, or if it's the number, right? If they guess it, we're done, right? We want to print a different message. So we could do else if
Guess
is
just one thing I noticed. If the guess number is greater than the number to guess, so the message should be too high, not too low, right?
I'm sorry.
I was
No,
wondering
I
the same
didn't
thing,
do
but I thought I was reading it wrong.
No, you're right. I have to take my shoes off to count past 10. So I usually do, like, if it's either or, I'll try one, and if it's wrong, then I'll do the other one. So thank you. I apologize for that. So
No,
guess
that's okay.
is,
I told you that.
oh, you did? Okay. Yeah, and I just listen. I just listen. Okay, number to guess. Then we want to sout. Now we say too low. Guess again. And here we set guess to, oops, sc.nextInt. Okay. What if they get it right?
You got it.
Yep. S out.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
What? Okay, that's enough. All right. Let's try it. Okay, so I know the number is 16. So if I say 54, too high, try again. Good. If I say 1, uh-oh. What happened?
Oh,
What did I do wrong?
would it happen if you put 12? Or is it just one throw in the air?
So if I do, what was the number? It was 16, right? So if I put
Yeah.
12, now that works.
Why is it printing the number again? Like the guess. Should you put it? Oh, you said like system print guess. Okay.
Yeah. Where did I
So
do
why
that?
is one
Oh.
throwing in air? If you guessed 101, would it, or 100 exactly, would it throw in the same air? Just
100. Now it's not saying too high.
interesting.
101. Too high, try again. Okay. So I ran out of attempts, I think.
I think you guessed 4 times though, didn't you?
I think so. Well, yeah. So if it's 3 and I said greater than 0, so that's right. There should give me 4 attempts. That's right. So if I wanted it to be 3, I would say equal, right? If it's greater than or equal. Well, that doesn't matter. I want to know why my logic isn't working. Let's try it again. Okay, so the number is 15. So if I do 16, it should say too high. And it does. If I say 11, it prompts me for a number again. So why is that happening?
Should it be else and not else if?
But there's 3 things we're checking, right? So here's what I think will fix it. If we take out the else and just do ifs, right? So we say if it's greater, do this. If it's less, do this. And then we can do another if, or actually,
One thing though, should we print give the guess equals SC all the time inside the if statement? Because once the loop runs, it already gives like in line
Then
16 guess
Mhm.
equals.
yeah, we can take
So
that out. So if the numbers to guess is too high, we're going to say too high. If it's too low, we say too low. If they're equal, equals num to guess, we print out you're amazing. Otherwise, we go back.
We should break it after that one.
The if, line 23.
Good, good, right here.
They'll keep on decrementing, yeah.
Cool. Let's try that. Okay, so the number is now 76. So I'm going to guess 25 should say too low.
Oh, it's
90.
returning. Please guess a
90.
number with 0 and 100.
Yeah. So if I guess too high, it says too high. And what was it, 76? There you go. We got it.
Oh, okay. I'm mistaken. Like I said, because the message, please guess a number. It's inside the loop. I didn't notice. So it's like returning.
Yeah. So if we wanted a different message, we could, I mean, we could randomize this or we could put a conditional in there, but you guys, I don't want to.
Could we
You guys
just
are
do like line 15 on top of line 14? Like, and then just run the loops instead of running the message all the time?
So move this outside the loop.
Yeah, just
Okay.
one line on top.
Okay.
Would that still work?
Let's see what that
No?
does. So it will prompt them once, right? So the number's 49. If I guess 2, we get too low. And that's bugging me that it's printing that out. Where am I printing that? Where am I printing
I
that?
think inside the loop you're printing the guess number.
Where?
Yeah, line 17, I guess.
17.
Ah, there it is. Let's run it again. Okay,
That was bothering me
68.
so much. Thank you.
So 33, too low. So 99 will be too high. 98 should be too high. Ah, now it only gives me 3 guesses. That's weird.
Should we do like a message like you fail when you reach to 3 guesses?
We could, yeah. So how do we do that?
Another if.
If
After the
attempt
loop?
succeeded,
Yeah, so we could,
system out print.
right. So we could, once the loop finishes, then they failed, right? So we could just make a message outside of the while loop saying,
S out. Better luck next time.
yeah, sorry. And we could even say the number was %D. Num to guess. I'll just change this to a print F. Okay, and then
But won't this make it even if they are successful on attempt 2 or attempt 3? It's gonna
Yeah.
present this.
It will.
Because the loop is gonna break, right? And then it's gonna return
Mhm.
that message right away.
Mhm.
Should we do a condition like if attempts equals to, and then we print the message?
Yeah. If attempts equals what?
Like absolutely 0.
Ah, like that. Is that what you mean?
Right, because if they break inside the loop at attempt 2 or attempt 3 and the attempts aren't equal to 0, since they'll still have some remaining, this shouldn't print.
Okay, let's try that. Okay, so please enter, my number is, it's so jumpy. Number is 88. So if I guess 1 should be too low, 99 should be too high, 88 is the number. Perfect. You guys are good.
Now the fail message, let's try it.
Ah, fail message. Cool. So run number 76. So if I just do 1, 1, 1, there you go.
Mhm.
Very nice. I think we did everything we wanted to do, right? Got a number of attempts. Yeah, very nice. Cool. So again, this was just, I know you guys have done this before in other programming languages. I just kind of wanted to give you more practice with first of all, generating a random number, because that will come up again, and also getting data from the user. If you can try what it says on the platform, but this will definitely work if that doesn't work. Cool. Any questions? All right, sweet. Stop there. Stop sharing. Stop recording.